everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression video on the Younique Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. This is a powder foundation. If you guys didn't see my previous review I did on Younique products, it was their Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes Mascara, and that is amazing. It makes your eyelashes look so huge. I'll insert a clip right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but if you want really big lashes without using fake lashes, and it's super easy to use too and comes off really easily, you should definitely check out that product. I will have that linked down below as well. But since I fell in love with that product, I wanted to try out some more of their makeup, so I picked the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. And then I also got the Moodstruck Minerals Pigment Shimmer, which is a really pretty pigment eyeshadow. So I will be showing that at the end, but the bulk of this video is going to be a first impression on the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. I love powder foundation. You guys have seen me talk about them in many videos, as well as mineral foundations. I think they are really good for your skin, and they can still provide good coverage if you find a good one, so I definitely wanted to check this one out. And the packaging is just gorgeous. It seems really high quality, and I was definitely really impressed with this. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. So my skin is really acting up right now. I'm not sure what is going on. I think it's just close to the time of the month, so I'm having some hormonal breakouts. But this is the perfect chance to review this because then I can really show you how good the coverage is, especially with a mineral foundation. I think they're really good to use if you have acne-prone skin because they don't sink into your skin like the liquid foundation, and it allows for your skin to breathe. So I think this is the perfect timing to do this. So I'm just going to first sanitize my hands, and then I'm going to apply some primer because when you use a mineral foundation, you want to use a primer so it will stick. And so I'm using the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Magic Perfecting Base, and this is a primer I have used for years. I really like it with mineral foundation because it is a thick cream, so it will really help for that to stick, but you can use any primer that you have. I also really recommend the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro. I've been meaning to pick that up, but I've heard some great things about that too. And this just really helps to smooth in your pores. Okay, so this is the first time that I'm trying this out. I got mine in the shade Taffeta? I don't even know how to say it, but I will have the exact product link down below if you want to check it out. But I think the shade is going to match me pretty well. I do have on self-tanner on my body, so my face is a whole lot whiter than the rest of my body, but I always match my foundation to my neck and chest and everywhere else. So this is what it looks like. And it has this little cover on it, which is nice too because that holds in the product so it's not going everywhere. And the packaging looks really nice. It feels very high quality. It feels kind of like MAC packaging or something, and then it has the gold on it, which I love. It's really pretty. So I'm actually first going to apply concealer. When you use a powder foundation, you want to use your concealer beforehand because you don't want it to look cakey if you put it on over top, and plus you want to set your concealer with the powder anyway. So, and I'll have all the other products that I'm using linked on my blog if you're wondering. So I'm not going to do too much concealer because I want you guys to still be able to see the coverage. I do have discoloration and a lot of freckles and stuff, so you will still be able to tell how full coverage it is. I'm just covering up, blemishes that are really red. You want to make sure you blend in the edges of your concealer really well because typically with a powder foundation it can cling to it, so you can see where those areas are, so you just want to make sure everything is blended out really well. Oh, so the powder foundation also comes with this little puff, which is great if you really want to have full coverage in certain areas, but I like using a brush. If I still need more coverage, I'll go in and just tap some more powder on there, but that can get a little cakey, so I prefer a brush. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. powder brush, which is a flat top kabuki shaped brush. But the type of hairs that this brush is perfect to use with powder, like it's called the powder brush. So it's really cheap. You can get it at Target or from e.l.f.'s website. I'm just swirling my brush in it and getting some product on there, and I'm going to start buffing it into my face. It feels really smooth and nice on my skin, like really satiny. So far I have this side of my face done, and you can see the difference obviously in color because, like I said, I did match this to my body, not my face. But it seems to have pretty good coverage so far. I feel like I have to kind of layer it up in areas that I really want more coverage. But I'm kind of comparing this to my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation because I really like that. But that isn't like excellent coverage. I feel like that is definitely a light coverage powder foundation, but this seems to be pretty well. I feel like it might have a little bit more coverage than that. It's definitely not full coverage in my opinion. I can still see some of like the red areas showing through, so it's not completely full coverage. It seems as though it's about the same amount of coverage that I get with the Bare Minerals Matte Foundation, which I do really like. So it seems about like that. Like you can still see your skin through it, but it does even out your skin tone, so this is perfect for days. I feel like when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, like today I'm not leaving the house pretty much, so I'm just putting on a little bit So it's perfect for that, and it would also be great over top of my BB cream. That's what I usually do every day. I'll wear a BB cream and then a powder foundation over top, and I get the best coverage that way because it's still really natural and lightweight, but you're still getting the coverage between the BB cream and then the powder foundation on top. So I feel like this is going to be perfect paired with that BB cream. But I really like the texture of this. I don't feel as though it's as drying as my NYX one can be sometimes. Like, it can make my face look a little bit dry when I just use it alone. This, I feel like I have a nice finish to my skin. It is matte. I don't see any shimmer or anything in this. But I really like the texture of it. It's very smooth and satiny feeling. And it feels, it doesn't feel too dry to the touch when I actually touch the powder. I feel like it looks really good. Like, I feel like now that I have on kind of 2 layers of it, not too much, but I kind of went over areas that I felt like I needed more. I feel like I pretty much look like I'm medium to maybe even full coverage. It pretty much evened out all of my freckles. Obviously, there's still some showing through, which is okay because I want that. I want my skin to still look really natural and stuff. So I really like the finish that it's giving my skin. So this is how it looks after I have the rest of my makeup on. I feel like it looks pretty good. I didn't have any trouble applying my bronzer or blush or anything. Everything blended out perfectly. And I really like the finish of it. I feel like it did end up giving me pretty good coverage. Like, after I got everything on and I'm looking at my skin, I don't really see anything showing through other than some freckles, but like I said, I want that. I want my skin to look natural, and I really like the finish that it has. I think this foundation would be perfect if you're in middle school or high school because it does look very natural. You're not like caking up your skin with a liquid foundation. And it also allows your skin to breathe, so if you have problematic skin, whether if it's acne or acne scarring or anything, it's really going to help your skin just be evened out without, you know, putting a lot of product on it. So I think it's great. It's really natural looking, and it definitely feels very lightweight. I don't feel like I'm wearing any makeup, which is what I really look for in foundation because I hate the feeling of having on heavy makeup. I just think it looks really pretty, and I'm definitely pleased with it. So I'll have the link for it down below if you're interested in purchasing it. So I was also sent this pigment eyeshadow to try out, and I think it is so pretty. I will probably be doing a look with this very soon, but it is their Moodstruck Minerals Pigment Shimmer, and it's a purple pigment. And it looks so gorgeous in the packaging. It has like a little sifter and then a lid on it. Oh wow, this is so gorgeous. Look at that swatch. I don't know if you can see it because it is very light, but it's a really pretty like lavender purple color, and it's actually really pigmented. This would be really great on top of some sort of base because right now it's just dry, so it's like it's flying everywhere, but I can already tell the pigment looks very nice and very pigmented. And it's super shimmery too. I like that sheen that it has to where it's not like super glittery, but it has a really pretty sheen to it. So if you're interested in any pigments, definitely check out their pigments that they have. And like I said, I will probably use this in a tutorial coming up very soon, maybe some type of fall makeup tutorial. But this one looks kind of like a summery color just because it is like a bright purple, but maybe I could do some type of look for brown eyes or something since it is purple. But I feel like this would look pretty on almost any skin tone and any eye color too. So that's it for my first impression on the 2 Younique products that I mentioned. I will have them linked down below if you're interested in purchasing them. And any other products that I used on my face, I will have linked on my blog, which is the first link in the description box below this video. If you guys have tried this or if you're interested in trying it, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And you can leave any video requests for me in the comments as well, and I will be sure to get them up for you guys. Don't forget to check back on Saturday for a new video, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any. And I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye everybody. I've been obsessing over these because they're comfortable and also dress up any casual outfit. And they're perfect for when it's a bit chillier out since it's still an extra layer. I like pairing my kimonos with a base